What's up, guys? If you are into music reaction channels that are honest, raw, and authentic, look no further. You found your destination. It is the Tazzz and Philly Show. Welcome to our journey.
And make sure that you subscribe below and enjoy the show.
What is good, you sexy son of a gun? It is me, Philly. That is Tazzz, and we are back with another reaction video. How is everybody tonight? We are back with another reaction video. We're going to be welcoming back our Falling in Reverse subscribers and fans. We are going down the fur hole one more time. We got a couple suggestions about this song, but I know Tazzz wants to give a special shout out to a specific subscriber who brought this song to our attention and said it would be a good one to potentially react to, and that is called Brother by Falling in Reverse. So I don't know a whole lot about this song. I don't think Tazzz does either, but he wants to just give a little shout out and talk a little bit about what they had to say about the song. So I will turn it over to him, and then we will get into it. Go ahead, Tazzz. Let them know what it's all about.
We want to first thank all of our subscribers for just being so wonderful and loving and informative. But tonight, this special reaction video goes out to one of our specific subscribers, and that's Katarina Fibelkorn. Katarina, this one's for you. You had wrote, please react to the song Brother by Falling in Reverse. Ronnie wrote this song about his brother that died, and I never see anyone react to it. Well, it's time that we make a change about that. So we're definitely going to react to this. I have never seen the video or heard about it until actually you mentioned it. It is just a lyrical video. I did look very carefully. I do not see an actual, the regular video. So it is just audio, but I found one with lyrics. So I hope that that's okay for everybody.
Well, you better hope that there's no video, because you will get demolished when you find
I checked the whole page. Like, you shouldn't have to go to like page 2 to find the video.
Get him. Get him. If it's all fucked up, just remember that guy right over there. Right over there. He's to my left. I don't know if he's to your right when you're looking at it. Maybe it's mirrored. But to this guy over here, the guy with the hair that sticks up like a fucking fork in a drawer full of silverware, he's the one that's wrong. Not me.
Well, Katarina has my back, right? Yeah. Katarina,
yeah.
You can handle Philly, like,
yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, let's get right to it. This is the it's lyrical audio. It's called Falling in Reverse, Brother.
The band is Falling in Reverse. The song is called Brother. It's not called Falling in Reverse, Brother.
Anyway.
Brother, why'd you have to go? You left us all so soon. Remember that song I wrote about your family years ago? Well, they're waiting for you to come home. What do I do? What do I say? And Dad tells me to pray. So I've prayed and prayed, but the hurt won't go away. The pain gets worse, it never stops. And I've asked the Lord for us to swap. I beg and plead, 'cause you have kids to feed. Why is it always stormy weather? And brother, tell me if it all gets better. Why did you leave? Why did you die? You finally us tonight. I'm sorry I missed your call. I wasn't there for you at all. And no, I thought it through. Maybe if I answered you, that you would still be here all along. Now no more calls, can't you see? I took for granted family, and once they're gone, you'll never get that back. No more laughs, no more hugs, so hold on to the ones you love. Your soul is free, I love you, Anthony. And why is it always stormy weather? And brother, tell me, when does it get better? Why did you leave? Why did you die? You finally made your brother cry. I know you're watching over from above. So hold on to the ones you love.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Well, that's a that's a sad song. That's obviously that's I don't even know what this. I don't even really know. That was so different from anything else. Obviously, very personal to him. You know what's interesting about that song too is he was writing that to his brother, but I think a lot of people can relate to that, even if you never lost a brother. Like like my father passed away a little while back, and I could think about that with him. Like I had a decent relationship with my dad, but there's times where I thought like him and I didn't connect as much as like you might hope, and then you think about like not having conversations that you could have had when he was there. So I can reflect and understand that. Yeah, it's a fucked. I mean, that's really a sad song, and I'm sure that was tough for him to write. But it's like, it just goes to show you, once it's gone, you never get that time again, and you got to do it now while you can. And I know sometimes you're like, oh, we'll get together, and then like that the time comes, and then you're like, oh, well, we'll get together next time. We'll get together next time, and then all of a sudden they're not there anymore, and it's like you start reflecting on about how I should have kept pushing shit off. It's to some degree, I think everybody can relate to that song. Yeah, I mean, that's sad. It really is.
Go
ahead. Yeah, you can go ahead with that. I don't even know what else to say, to be honest with you.
That was really emotional. Cause I mean, I have a brother. I have two brothers actually, and Philly has a brother.
Tissue.
I am tearing up. Like I felt
I know.
that.
I was trying to make it.
Huh?
I was trying to make it.
I don't care. At first I was trying to hide, and I was like, well, fuck it. This is raw and authentic. So I didn't know how I was going to react, but of course it had to hit me because I have a brother named Anthony. So when Ronnie said Anthony on screen, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But I mean, Ronnie said something in there. I don't know the whole detail. So somebody let us know in the comments the details. Ronnie said something about maybe if I contacted you, maybe you'd still be here or whatever. So like, is there some like blame? Is there a blame thing or anything where Ronnie feels like guilty because he didn't reach out to his brother, or was that just the song and not necessarily, something to that effect? I'm just curious. Like, I don't even know what his brother died from. I don't know. So if somebody let us know, maybe Katarina, you probably know, or anybody else, let us know because I am curious. But it's a shame for Ronnie since right now this is about falling in reverse. I mean, after everything he's gone through on a personal level, like meaning his own self, to have like his brother, something happened to him. But it's beautiful that he wrote a song about it. And again, music is an outlet. Some people may not know what to do with that frustration or that anger or that despair. Some people can go out in the middle of nowhere and scream, and that alone can help them. Or some people can sit down and to a therapist maybe and talk to them. Ronnie has the ability to make a song about it, and a beautiful song indeed. So it was really a beautiful thing. Maybe it's good that it was just a lyrical video, because if I was him, I don't think I would want to make an actual visual video where that means somebody has to pretend to be my brother. Like, I don't know. That sounds a little weird for me. So actually, it's a good thing. It was just like stars. I think that was space or whatever, and just seeing the lyrics. So I was reading the lyrics along as I was feeling the emotion, having never heard this song before. So it's just a beautiful thing. So thank you, Katarina, and I hope everybody watches this, because maybe other people have never seen this video before, just like me and Philly, and you're now
Philly and I.
appreciating this. Philly and I. And then Philly made a good point. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be for a brother. Some of you have no brothers. Maybe you just have sisters, or maybe you're the only child. Or maybe, in Philly's case, it's a father, or anybody who's dear to you. You can still relate it to that. Just replace brother with insert blank here. And it still has it still can hit you right here in the heartstrings. So very beautiful indeed. Very beautiful indeed. Anything else you want to say, Philly, or vote?
Yeah, not really. I mean, it's just,
Excuse me.
I don't know. Like, I just feel like that's the kind of song where it doesn't matter what walk of life you come from, or what, or it doesn't have to be even somebody that, like, it could be anything. Somebody that passed away suddenly, God forbid, that somebody that, whatever, took their own life, just somebody special in your heart that loved or whatever, and they're gone, and you don't have the time to be able to speak to them anymore, and all those times that you could have, and you didn't make it count the way you should have, and then you reflect on, well, I wish I had that time back, and well, he said it, like, once it's gone, and you never getting it back. And so I just think, I think that song is relatable to pretty much anybody that has lost somebody for whatever the reason. And I mean, I don't know. It's just it's hard to react to something like that, because I don't really know I don't really know how to categorize it. Like, obviously, I used to joke around and say, like, would that go on my gym playlist? If I put that on my gym playlist, I'm gonna start, like, crying on the treadmill or something. Like, it's the last thing I need to be doing. So
Yeah, throw the dumbbell at the glass wall.
yeah, exactly. So it was cool to listen to. It was a very deep song, a sad song. You could hear, like, the kind of like the pain a little bit in his voice, and man, I don't got much else to say. I'm ready to react to it, or give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, or whatever you want to call it.
All right.
Well, this is a 2 rating system. This is ass or pass, and basically, if we did not like the song, we give it a thumbs down. We call it ass, and if we like it, it's a thumbs up and it passes. And it is that time. Normally I drum roll, but that seems like it's too somber of a song to be drum rolling, and I don't want to put added pressure on you to have to count to 3. I don't, so we'll just get right into the reaction. So on forget it. Ass or pass? What do you think?
Pass.
Pass. Yes, pass. I don't know what category to put it in other than sad, so I'm going to go with that. And maybe when you put it up on YouTube, you could put it in the sad section if we happen to react to anything else like that. So thank you for the suggestion. Definitely not something I was expecting, for sure. But it was very cool to listen to, and a very well written song. And I'm sure that was a tough song to write for him, I'm sure.
I'm surprised, based on what you said, Katarina, that a lot of people haven't reacted to it. I mean, it's almost like people are afraid to. I mean, let's face it, nobody wants to invite sadness into their lives, but if it's beautiful and it's for a purpose, and maybe it touches you in some way, I don't think it should be shunned away. So it just shocks me how nobody, you said, really reacted to it. So I mean, I knew going into this, because you said what it was about. I knew it wasn't going to be like some happy song. But I wanted to know what it was all about, because we all have loved ones that are either still here or ones that have gone. And I wanted to see what Ronnie's heart was thinking when he wrote this song. So it intrigued me enough to say, all right, well, let us react to it. And I was prepared for whatever emotion came my way. And it is what it is. I mean, it's if anything, it could be healing, because it gives us more insight from what we just heard. how to treat, like, let's say, the ones who are still here with us. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's some good out of it in some way. I haven't figured out exactly what that is, but it's not all sad in a sense. But in any way, thanks again for watching this. Please share this with anybody that you think might benefit from this song. You know, please do. Want to conclude, Philly?
No, other than thank you very much. Keep the requests coming. Sad, happy, whatever you want us to react to, falling in reverse or otherwise. We want to hear it all. This was just another dimension and kind of layer of what he brings to the table. I mean, when you think about it, it really is all over the place. I mean, that was a sad kind of a ballady, beautiful song, and then you have Let the World Burn, which was like complete just chaos and rock and roll and rap, and it just goes to show you kind of how all over the place he is over his couple decades that he's been doing this. So thank you again for sharing it. Can't wait to continue down the journey with this band. Hearing a lot of stuff I never would have heard, haven't heard, and it's been awesome. So before we get out of here, thank you for spending some time with us tonight. Even if you did shed a tear, we appreciate you being here. I am Philly. That is Tazzz. It is the Tazzz and Philly show. Have a wonderful night and peace.
And take it easy and keep it breezy.